Hello and welcome to Asian Pulse. I'm your host Kathleen Singh and thank you for tuning in. Merry Christmas and Happy Hanukkah to all our Jewish friends. Thank you for spending part of your Saturday with us. We have an exciting show lined up for you. Christmas is just a few days away. This is the time of year when law enforcement is out in full force in every district and city trying to stop drunk drivers and keep them off the road. Later we will be speaking with Constable from the RCMP in Surrey to talk about the counterattack program, and also Christmas is the time of giving to people who are less fortunate than us. And we will also be speaking with the Surrey Food Bank to find out what is needed at the Surrey Food Bank. But first, here are a few words from our sponsors. Acoustica Hearing Clinic and Manufacturing, 15 years in business, family-owned, same-day service, custom-made hearing aids. Testing, repairs are done while you wait. Consultation and trial period available. 3 locations to serve you: 604-294-1080, 4564 Dawson Street in Burnaby, or visit their website at www.acousticahearing.com.
New Smile Dental Group, Dr. Derry Sandhu and Associates, general dentistry and hospital privileges, 2 locations to serve you in New West and in Surrey. Address is Unit 101-7110, 120th Street, Surrey. Phone 604-591-3060. Visit their website at newsmiledental.ca.
Hashmi & Company, barristers, solicitors, and notaries public, specializes in ICBC claims, civil litigation, personal injuries, property and business law, and does wills and estates. They speak Urdu, Hindi, and Punjabi. Contact Solomon at 589-2900.
Win-Win Buffet Restaurant, recently opened in Surrey, serves buffet 7 days a week from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m., open for lunch and dinner. Banquet hall for up to 150 people for private parties, anniversaries, and birthdays. Phone 778-590-1189 for reservations. Located at 130 8080 120th Street in Surrey. Agra Suites and Restaurants, under new management, open from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. daily. Eat in, take out. They do catering for many occasions. Homemade Indian sweets and snacks available. They're located at 7585 6th Street in Burnaby. Phone 778-245-0909. Agra Suites and Restaurants.
By SW Media Group, the Punjabi Journal, the Hindi Journal, the Urdu Journal, the Muslim Community Journal, the Bollywood Journal, and the Realty Classifieds. Delivered on Friday in 14 cities. Available in print, online, and on your mobile device.
Kamilla will be speaking with Constable Singh from the RCMP from Surrey to talk about the counterattack program and why you should not take the chance, even if you have just a few drinks and think you are safe out on the road. You are putting others in jeopardy as well. So here's Constable Sidhu.
In our studios, I have Singh Sidhu, and he's with the RCMP in Surrey Detachment. And today we are going to talk about something different. As you know, Christmas is here, New Year's here, it's festive time. And this is the time when people just go out and party. It's either work party or just going to visit friends and families and have few drinks. So we're going to talk about your role as an RCMP officer. And what do you see? What happens around this time, Christmas time, New Year's time?
Well, first of all, I'll start off by thanking you, Kamilla, for inviting me here and giving me opportunity to share my thoughts with your viewers. Like you said, during holiday season, it's a great time. Families get together, friends meet, lots of work get-togethers, and the part of those get-togethers, those social outings, and parties, people do drink, and which results in obviously sometimes fights, sometimes drinking and driving. So those are the main concerns that we do come across during the holiday season.
Mm-hmm. So this is the time also that the police are out in full force. If you are going and having a party or going to a party, a work party or something, you have 1 wine or 2 wine or 1 beer and 2 beer, and you think you are fine to drive home. Mm-hmm. That's the mentality we have, right? That I have done that. My vision is good, and I am fine to drive. But the cops are out in full force to stop people from drinking and driving.
Absolutely. There will be ICBC partnered up with us, and we will be doing some counterattacks with on the streets, and as well as there will be every city. There will be more enforcement during holiday season to ensure that there's no drinking and driving. And yes, so that I mean, I'm not saying that you can't drive after drinking 1 beer or 1 glass of wine, but I'm not that someone who
Singh,
can speak is.
yeah.
I'm not supporting that. It's this whole bunch of factors that play a role in getting your drug alcohol level to the alcohol level in your blood above the legal limit. So you obviously are better be safe than be sorry, and have some plan in place, such as having a designated driver with you who can drive you home, or arrange for a cab. And Operation Red Nose is in place, and so there are so many other options available, or take transit to get to places. But certainly drinking and driving is not an option, and there will be enforcement to ensure that no one's doing that, and those who do that get caught.
So while we are talking about that, for those people that are sitting and watching the show today, what are the consequences once you are stopped by an RCMP officer and if they put a breathalyzer? What is the stake for the driver?
Okay, there are two routes that it can go in. One is Motor Vehicle Act,
Yeah.
and one is Criminal Code Investigation. If it goes in Criminal Code Investigation, then you will be charged for impaired driving, or being care and control of motor vehicle, whatever the case is, and then you will there will be court proceedings, and you can be prohibited from driving for a year or 2 year, depending on whatever the decision could be in the court. The other option is Motor Vehicle Act, which allows for immediate roadside prohibition, IRP, depending on the amount of alcohol you consumed and how much over the legal limit you are. You can have 3-day suspension, 7-day suspension, or it could even be 90-day suspension, where you will lose your license for 90 days. Your vehicle will be impounded for 30 days, and there will be a whole bunch of fees and fines that will go along with it.
And that's also going to go in on driving record. as well.
Absolutely, it will be on your driving record. Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
because I mean, it's a risk sometimes people take, but the consequences is very great. At the end of the day, the amount of money, the headache, and going through court system and all that is not worth it.
Oh, absolutely not. Absolutely not. And I mean, so when some people worry about the cab fare or any of that, even monetarily, it is expensive to, you can take a lot of cab rides. In the money you will end up spending if you get done for 90 days IRP or for criminal court, so impaired charges. So, I mean, I highly recommend people to not drink and drive, because that's really not acceptable, and it's expensive and it's inconvenient. Like you said, you will not be able to drive for 90 days. Imagine if your occupation is something that requires you to be mobile. You're a salesperson, you are someone who delivery person, you're you drive a truck or taxi or any of those, so it's certainly going to affect you.
And if you're a school teacher, so many jobs, they will expect you to go through the criminal record check. And if you have any kind of this thing on your record, then you'll never be able to do that kind of work.
Absolutely. Absolutely, yes. Like most of the jobs nowadays require a criminal record check,
Yeah.
and this will, if the impaired driving investigation takes a criminal code road,
Yeah.
then it will show up on your record.
Yeah, and that's very dangerous.
Yes.
So, and not only that, I think it's not you are putting yourself on the risk, but you are putting the other drivers on the risk as well, right?
Yes, and I think you made a really good point. So far, we've been talking about the personal consequences that you will face as a driver who's drinking, the person who's drinking and driving. But imagine, and these are all monetary expenses we've been talking about. If
Yeah.
IRP, 90-day suspension, vehicle impound fee, all that is sure great. But imagine if you end up taking some innocent person's life. Right, I mean, there are kids still out there. There are families out there on the streets. It's a holiday season. People are commuting, visiting their families, coming home late, and imagine you are the person who is drinking and driving and end up colliding with some family and taking someone's life. You will have to live with that too.
Yeah, that's not a very good place for you to be. Anyways, thank you so much, and I know how busy you are. Well, I mean, doing this counterattack and working overtime, and that's what's happening right now.
Right.
But be able to come and educate our community that this is a very serious case. You never think that it's just about me. It's not about you. It's also about other people. You're sharing the roads with the other people as well.
Yes.
Thank you.
No
and
worries.
Merry Christmas to you and your family.
Likewise. I
wish-
wish you and the viewers a happy and safe holiday season.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Constable Sidhu. To educate our viewers, and one life lost by a drunk driver is one too many. We should always be mindful of others' safety when we're taking that chance. Hope we can all be very safe during this festive season. Aapki Farmaish is from Nirmal Dhaliwal, and he would like to hear this song. If you have a song request, please email it to asianpulse@gmail.com.
ये चांद सा रोशन चेहरा जुल्फों का रंग सुनहरा ये झील सी नीली आंखें कोई राज है इनमें गहरा तारीफ करूं क्या उसकी जिसने तुम्हें बनाया ये चांद सा रोशन चेहरा जुल्फों का रंग सुनहरा ये झील सी नीली आंखें कोई राज है इनमें गहरा तारीफ करूं क्या उसकी जिसने तुम्हें बनाया एक चीज कयामत भी है लोगों से सुना करते थे तुम्हें देख के मैंने माना वो ठीक कहा करते थे वो ठीक कहा करते थे है चाल में तेरी जालिम कुछ ऐसी बला का जादू सवार संभाला दिल को पर हो के रहा बेकाबू तारीफ करूं क्या उसकी जिसने तुम्हें बनाया ये चांद सा रोशन चेहरा जुल्फों का रंग सुनहरा ये झील सी नीली आंखें कोई राज है इनमें गहरा तारीफ करूं क्या उसकी जिसने तुम्हें बनाया
Please have your pen and paper ready. We have some announcements that you would be interested in participating in. Bright Lights at Stanley Park is open from November 27th to January 4th. Take a musical ride with all the proceeds from this event going towards the Firefighters Burn Fund. New Year's Party Shubh Agman 2015 is taking place on December the 31st at 7 p.m. at the Crystal York Center. For tickets or sponsorship, please call Sanjeev Sharma at 604-767-4366. If you are 55 or older living in Surrey and the White Rock area and you would like to get back into the job market, then Progressive Intercultural Community Service Society has the Great Employment Program for older workers. The next session starts on December the 15th at the Surrey office, 205-12725 80th Avenue in Surrey. For more information, please contact KC Chow at 604-596-7722 extension 117. System 2000 and Kanna Banquet Hall is having a New Year's Eve dinner and dance at the Kanna Banquet Hall in Surrey, 11267 125A Avenue in Surrey. Tickets are only $25 per person. For tickets or for more information, please contact Nelson at 604-377-6991, Shri Chandra at 604-626-5264, or Dinesh Khanna at 604-498-4411. The 11th annual Kuri Mandi Dilori, the celebration is organized by Trinjan. This is taking place at the Dhaliwal Banquet Hall on January 11th at 5 p.m. For tickets and more information, please call Amy Gumansara at 604-612-4586. If you have any announcements that you would like others to know about, please send your announcements to asianpulse@gmail.com. Now we have in our studios Kuldeep Ardhawa from the Surrey Food Bank. She is here to discuss what is most needed at this time of the year for the Surrey Food Bank. Let's hear from them.
In our studios, I have Kuldeep Ardhawa, and she is a Community Partnership Manager with the Surrey Food Bank. She's here to talk about what is needed during this holiday time for the Surrey Food Bank. So thank you so much be able to come into our studios and talk to our viewers. And this is also the time of giving.
It is.
Yeah. So thank you so much for coming, be able to spare some time and come and talk. What is needed at the Surrey Food Bank? First of all, how big of an area Surrey Food Bank covers?
Kamilla ji, thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to share with your viewers some information and basic facts about the Surrey Food Bank. The first one I would like to clarify is there's a lot of myths in the community that the Surrey Food Bank is only for the homeless and people on addictions or people who are too lazy to work.
Right.
That's never, ever even close to the truth.
Yeah.
So we help people on low incomes, people who are struggling to feed their families, and seniors who are unable to provide after they've had their small pension, paying for their utilities and their rent. You asked how the area that the Surrey Food Bank covers. We work from the Patola Bridge all the way down to the 40th Avenue. And then that's north to south, and then east to west we serve the community of Cloverdale up to North Delta community.
That's a huge area.
Absolutely.
Very
Absolutely.
huge area. So during this time, and I know you need food all the time, people are not only hungry this time, but people that don't have, I mean, some people are working 2 jobs.
Absolutely.
They still come to the food bank because they cannot have their ends meet, right? These are not the people that you think, oh, they don't want to work. It's not that people.
No.
It's these people who are making minimum wages and have 1 or 2 jobs. They are coming to receive food. So tell me a little bit about what is needed at the food bank.
Kamilla ji, we try and it all depends on our donations. We can only give out what's been donated to us. We look forward to providing everybody with a dignified, nutritious, healthy, well-balanced food hampers. And this time of the year, and as you say, hunger has no seasons.
Right.
And because it's cold, people need more food.
Yeah.
Because people are at home, because of some of the job opportunities have slowed down because of winter, such as the farming, such as the greenhouses, and maybe some of the constructions have slowed down because of the cold weather. For that reason, our demand is more so around about this time of the year. You say what we need. We need protein, a lot of protein, canned fish, canned meat, meals in a can, which is like vegetables and the stew, pasta sauce, macaroni, cheese, baby formula, baby cereal, any baby food. And we also have rice. Rice is good for everybody. So those are these basic things: beans, vegetables in a can, fruit in cans, right? Tea and coffee, right? All those sort of things are basic needs, right? There's nothing extravagant on them, but they're healthy and nutritious, and those are the sort of things that we, and the rest of the list is on our website as well. So if anybody wants to go to our website, which is surreyfoodbank.org, they can see all the list and the items that we are desperately in need of.
So if people want to donate food, do you go and pick it up from their homes?
Because it's our volunteers, Kamilla, we are very conscious of safety. So we will collect from organisations and your stores, but we are very limited because of volunteering.
Yeah. Plus, you also don't have transportation.
That's right.
Yeah.
Right. So those are the main factors. But in saying that, they don't have to come to our location to drop off the food. They can drop it off at the local Save-On, Safeway. They all have bins, superstore, or their local fire station. They can drop it off there, or even at the local school.
Okay.
Right. And they will call us, and we can pick them up from there.
And you can pick it up.
Yes.
So what about babies? Because they say Surrey is one district that the food they consume, there are so many little ones that use the food bank.
That's right. We are serving 13 to 14,000 people every month. 42% of those are children under the age of 18.
Wow.
We are expecting somewhere around about 110, 113 new babies to be born this year. So for those, we have to make sure that we have enough formula.
Thank you so much.
It's a pleasure. Thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to share with your viewers the unique and a beautiful organisation that is run by the community, for the community. We don't receive no government funding, and every donation is gratefully received. And then particularly, when you're putting a smile on a family's face at this time of the year, what could be more festive?
That's right.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Kuldeep. Donations are always needed for the food bank. You can drop off your donations at the address that is given for the food bank. The food bank serves such a huge population. Open your heart, and you can also donate money as well. The money they receive goes a long way. $1 equals $3 in buying power for the food bank.
All my distinguished guests, everyone who's sitting around the tables, around us, you all are important. You all are our elders. This morning, when this news broke, my feelings were that I don't know how I'm going to spend the entire day. It was very sad to see that the young child, somebody can be that brutal who can actually kill the child. Just thinking of it, it's something which I'm not going to, I tell you, my feelings are still that I cannot express my feelings the way I felt this morning. But then I thought that if we all sit together and then pray for those who supposed to be the engineers, supposed to be the doctors, supposed to be our young generation, our Pakistani young generation, who were going to be in a great places, they're not with us anymore. It was very sad. So thank you everybody.
हम आज एक बड़े अजीब ठिकाने पर खड़े हुए हैं कि हमारा और हमारे बच्चों का खून बहुत सस्ता हो चुका है। आज हमारे खून की कोई कीमत नहीं है। एक ज़माना था कि लोग दुश्मनों की बात किया करते थे, दुश्मन खून रेज़ी पे आया हुआ है, दुश्मन से ये खौफ है, ये ख़तरा है, और आज हमारा खून अपने हाथों बह रहा है। तो दूसरों को तो कीमत होनी ही नहीं थी, आज हमें भी अपने खून की कोई कीमत नहीं है, जिसके नतीजे में मासूम बच्चों को इस तरह से ज़िबा किया जा रहा है, जिस तरह से पता नहीं जानवरों को भी इस तरह से नहीं कत्ल किया जाता। इसकी क्या वजह है? बाज़ लोग इसके सियासी जवाब देंगे, बाज़ लोग और किस्म के जवाब देंगे, लेकिन मेरे ख्याल से एक मुसलमान के लिए हमेशा ये चीज़ सामने होती है कि ये हमारे आमाल का नतीजा है। जो आमाल हमें करने चाहिए और करने चाहिए थे, हम उन पर नहीं आए। आज भी हमने अल्लाह को राज़ी करने की कोशिश नहीं की जिस तरह से हमें करनी चाहिए थी। हमारे अंदर से ईमान निकला, पहले ईमान था, फिर पाकिस्तान था। पाकिस्तान की जड़ ईमान है। जब हमारे अंदर से ईमान की रूह निकल गई तो पाकिस्तान की रूह तो खुद ब खुद निकल जानी थी। तो हमारे लिए आज मैं सुबह से इसी मामले के हवाले से इंटरव्यूज़ दे रहा हूँ। सुबह से लोग पूछ रहे हैं कि आपके क्या तासुरात हैं, अब क्या होना चाहिए, अब क्या करेंगे। तो दरख्वास्त ये है कि हम अपने अंदर ईमान की रूह को फिर से जिंदा करें। इस वक्त लोगों को हमारे बारे में बहुत सारे सवाल आते हैं कि ये कौन लोग हैं, ये क्या चाहते हैं। मेरे ख्याल से हम अभी तक अपने जहनों में इस चीज़ को मुतय्यन नहीं कर सके कि हम क्या चाहते हैं और हम कौन लोग हैं। फ़िरक़ों के अंदर हम बटे हुए हैं, कौमों के अंदर हम बटे हुए हैं, ज़बानों के अंदर हम बटे हुए हैं। हमारी तक़सीमों की कोई इंतहा ही नहीं। जो ज़बानों की बुनियाद पर, कौमों की बुनियाद पर जमा हो भी गए हैं वो खानदानों की बुनियाद पर तकसीम हुए हैं और खानदानों के अंदर भी तरफदारियां हैं.
Promising to get you to work and home safely.
Agra Suites and Restaurants, under new management, open from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. daily. Eat in, take out. They do catering for many occasions. Homemade Indian sweets and snacks available. They're located at 7585 6th Street in Burnaby. Phone 778-245-0909. Agra Suites and Restaurants.
If you need new dentures or have dentures that are old or loose, please call Balraj Gill at Newton Denture Clinic, 604-781-6444. 2 locations to serve you, Surrey and Abbotsford.
Acoustica Hearing Clinic and Manufacturing, 15 years in business, family owned, same day service, custom made hearing aids, testing, repairs are done while you wait, consultation and trial period available, 3 locations to serve you, 604-294-1080, 4564 Dawson Street in Burnaby, or visit their website at www.acousticahearing.com.
Agra Tandoori Restaurant, under new management, open 7 days a week. Huge selection of tandoori and North Indian dishes. Eat in, take out, deliveries, and they do caterings. Lunch buffet from 11:30 until 2:30 p.m. Call Bob Sandhu at 604-430-1600.
Well, unfortunately, we ran out of time. I hope that you've enjoyed it as much as I did bringing it to you. If you have any comments or suggestions or simply want to promote your business on this show, please call us or email us at asianpulse@gmail.com or call us at 604-537-5123. Before I leave, I will leave you with these thoughts. Without respect, love is lost. Without caring, love is boring. Without honesty, love is unhappy. Without trust, love is unstable. I'm Kathleen Singh. I wish you all a very Merry Christmas and a very happy holidays from all of us here at Asian Pulse TV. We'll see you next week.